Hello and welcome back to Crypto Disco for another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the XRP chart. And wow, it's decision time now, guys. It looks like we could either make 20-30% movement up, 20% up, and on the downward side we could be looking at around about 18, let's round it up to 20 either way. So if you'd like to stick around in the video, you will find out more information that if once we do break out this area, there's going to be some big price action. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Roll the intro. Hello guys, so as you can see, these are the drawings and lines that I created in my last XRP video. If you haven't seen it yet, you can just click up here for the last video of XRP. And as we can see on the charts, it looks like that we have finally came up and bounced into this area. You can see a lovely nice long wick up there. Let me zoom in into the charts just so you can see it more. Okay. Yep, so as you can see, we had just wicked into this area. So that means, as I mentioned in my previous video, once we do come up into this area, one or two things could happen. Either a bullish case scenario, we form this rounding on the bottom, go up into this area before we come back down to retest in this area of interest where I've drawn that circle. Then hopefully we'll be on our way out of this range and go up to the next range, which would be approximately 50 cents. Now, what sort of trade are we looking at? That should give us in the region of 20 plus percent in trade. If you were to leverage that, you will get like huge returns back in this trade, depending how much you leverage. Hopefully I'll taught you all a lesson in my previous video: do not over leverage. That's the number one rule. And number two rule, make sure you have a good risk management. Okay, so in a not so good but possible downwards move, it would be from, let me change this into the arrow, from here back down into this region there, into this zone. Reason why, because as we can see, we've got multiple wicks around these areas here. That could be a liquidity grab, so that means there still could be a much more room to the downside around this zone before we play this scenario out where we are hitting this region, potentially entering the trade. Can't speak again. We come up to round about there before we come back down for a retest in this region, and hopefully be moving back up to the upside. But from here, that'll be a double bottom, so that should be much more of a bullish confirmation that we should be heading back all the way up. Hopefully break this resistance area, come back down to retest so we can turn that resistance into support before we bounce our way out of here. That would be a very enticing trade. And the reason why I say that is because if we bring out the measurement tool, or the measuring tool, from here to there is about 27%, but then once we do break out of it and you're still holding this trade, you could be looking at in a region of 56% in trade. But if this scenario plays out, we are more likely to then definitely shoot up into this range over here without much holding back, or otherwise we could just do this where we go up, come back down, and then just break up to the top and break through this resistance and turning that into a support. So we should be expecting higher prices of XRP. And that was from the daily chart. So if you go to the high time frame of the weekly charts, and as we can see, this is like the last resistance area as I just talked about a few seconds ago. And once we do break past the 50 cent mark, then really we've only got one more area that we need to clear in order for us to be very bullish on XRP and head away back up towards 80 cents plus because if we once again look at this area over here, all we see is nothing but red. So that means once we do break out from this area, we should be able to, in theory, just go straight up, and our next level would be right about there, and that would be a humongous move towards 84, just under 90-cent move. This move would give you, let's have a look. Oh wow, look at that, another 50, 60, 63% move. So imagine if in a bullish case scenario we go up, come back down, how I showed you in our previous a few minutes ago. Once we break here, break this level, and then break that one, if you trade from here and we go all the way up, now that would be a massive 170 to yeah, close enough to 180% in returns without any leveraging. All you got to do in this case scenario, just do it like 2.5x, and you're already 2-3x your whole entire portfolio, depending how much are you willing to risk. You know, do you trade all of your funds from your trading account, or do you just use like a percentage and then add more to your trade once the trade is confirmed it's on its way up? Let me know that in the description. Right guys, so that's my bullish case scenario. So on the bearish case scenario, if we do break down here and if we look to the left, we pretty much don't have much going on. So that means potentially what would happen is we could be doing this. So we might be breaking down the support area, try to retest around about the, because now that support has turned resistance. Once we do retest back in the resistance area, I could only see this becoming a confirmation that we're going to go all the way back down. First area is going to be like towards 20 cents. Once we do break 20 cents, then the next area will be around about 17, and after that it will go all the way back down towards 10 cents. We can still trade both ways, guys, you know, as traders. If you're hodling and you haven't locked all your profit around this area over here where it's been consolidating for a little while, perhaps it's time for you to start taking some profits with the anticipation that we might go back down here. And as you take out your profit from this area over here, the best practice will be this before you think about, you know, DCA way in. Once we do come back down into this region over here, whether it's 20, 17 or 10 cent, use that profit, not financial advice, use your profit to load up even more XRPs around here. Because if you do that and we come back up into this consolidating region, that's roughly around about 456%. Dudes, you will more than 4x your money just by doing that. And if you hold it up, if you hold it all the way through till we get back up towards $1, which is very doable with XRP, that's more than 13x your money. So guys, let me know what you think of the video. If you find it useful and informative, please give me a like, subscribe, and also hit the bell notification for more content like this. And I'll see you all in the next one.